What the fuck is up? We are the Cursed Dice crew, and welcome back to Bunkers and Badasses, the Borderlands tabletop RPG.
Go!
Back at it once again.
Do it.
Last time,
Last
we'll
time.
recap what happened. We have, after a long trek through the snowy tundra on the 4th floor of the Malfactor Guild, the Aether Amigos stumbled upon a small cave where a couple, Mark and Mindy, were taking shelter from the blizzard. Wes gave them some of his signature burgers, and Mark warned the party of the ice worm that roams the grounds outside of the castle the party was headed towards. But the Aether Amigos were not deterred. Foregoing the advice Mark gave to bundle up in the bullymong fur to deter the ice worm, the party instead went headfirst into the ice worm territory. After fighting with some man's units, the ground began to shake, and the great ice worm of Pandora burst from the ground, and now towers over the Aether Amigos. Let's continue this fight where we left off.
What are you putting at, teacher? As you should. Hey, we can.
What?
We can take a while.
So,
We're not gonna do it.
Yeah.
as
Or
this,
just some bitch. Like, what?
Yeah.
as this ice worm bursts from underneath the ground and roars at all of you, almost in response, a hole in the ground opens up, and from it is spat out Charles Sermile.
Oh, thank fucking God, Charles is here.
Where are you at?
Yeah, where's he pop up, Sean?
Charles.
Charles is going to pop between, let's see, that is David back there, right? Between David and that mammoth.
So, one question.
Sure.
Okay, no. Okay. This die just does not represent it.
Yeah.
Oh, you found the die.
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah.
Mitchell found the badass die. Saved us.
Was it-
Oh yeah, that's my turret. Okay.
Is in my
yeah.
guy.
So, almost in response to this ice worm's roar, a fissure opens up. Charles is spat out, covered in the slightly silver fur of Mama Cat, it all ruffled up in his hair. You're spat out into this snowy wasteland out front of a large ice castle. The snow is sort of like whooshed over your chest a little bit as you were spat out onto the snowy ground. Go ahead and roll your initiative.
And since me and him were both in Mama Cat's world for a little bit at the same time, did we see each other?
Were you there?
Yeah.
I thought it spat.
No, it was.
I think it spat you out and then took him.
Oh yeah, you're right. Okay, never mind. Okay.
Let's
He's
see.
caught a little bit flat-footed by popping up in the middle of a battle.
Oh, and as TJ's being spat out by Mama Cat's portal, I reach into my pocket and give her back the last few cat treats that I forgot to give the other cats.
Toss the cat treats.
Yeah,
through the portal.
through the whole portal. Yeah. Bye, Mama Cat. And I just wave bye to her. She's like, okay.
You hear a loud meow as the.
And Ribeye is completely oblivious to what else is going on because a giant fucking worm is snarling in his face.
All right. So, where we left off.
Oh yeah, my
we
depression
had,
is good because I saw Mama Cat.
we had ended Wade's turn, meaning that up next is one of these MAMS units.
Oh yeah, I only have one hands.
Let me pull this.
I thought you had none.
Sir.
Me too. I'm sorry. Wait, why haven't I just take these weapons? Oh.
Well, they're mams though, so they're not.
Oh, that's right. They don't
Hyperions.
work on. Yeah, they have to be Hyperion
You
specific.
didn't make Shadow Witch yet, right?
Oh, I've written what it does, but you don't know yet, so you'll have to figure that out.
Great.
I think you do that.
Other than what I had already sent you. That
Damn it.
Okay.
You don't.
So it's going to be this man's back here, and
You killed that, right?
yeah, the Macon is dead.
Right.
This guy is going to decide between. Let's see. He's going to decide between Wes and Ribeye here on
Okay,
the
baby.
attack. That's going to be Wes.
That's right. That's right. Okay.
So he is going to fire his sniper rifle at you. He is more than 3 squares away, so he's going to get an accuracy buff. Oh, baby, that is critical range. Let's see, it's going to be.
I'll make the same sound during the
Yes.
debate.
Plus 1 hit.
Yeah, TJ, we were critting like crazy last time.
Okay,
Either 20s or 1s.
Yeah, there's a lot.
this is going to be
I guess this is Sean's revenge.
Maybe.
Yeah.
28 dual shock corrosive damage.
Yeah, he brought out dual elements.
Oh yeah, there's
So-
guns with
Does
dual
that
elements.
mean I take 50,
So it could be corrosive
56?
fire,
How much shield do you have?
105?
you know, radiation.
So since since it's shock, it would be double, so 28 would be 56. Okay. 56 shock damage. That's his first attack. He is then going to. You see a little arm stick out of his chest and begin like welding parts of his chassis back together. He's going to repair himself a little bit.
This one here.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Ooh, that is a nice looking roll, baby. This
He's
guy.
not like.
You see this guy's chassis is 100% fixed, but the shields are still. Okay, that is going to be that man's turn. Next up is the mams between Wes and Ribeye. This guy.
Sorry, Sean, will I be back at 4 or no?
I think we had the equivalent of like 3 rounds over.
You would be back. Because. Yeah.
Mama Cat's
Keep it
not dealing damage. He physical damage. At least.
Psychological.
It's
Yeah.
psychological.
Yeah.
Let's see. This guy is going to fire an arcane barrage at you guys for a little background.
Oop. That's not cool, man.
But it's such a runaway from the entire game. I'm going home, guys. Bye.
Yeah, we leave like the we leave like the bully bunks.
I need healing.
Okay, so
I wonder
this
if
guy
anybody's
is going
ever
to
done that.
fire three missiles at each of you two. Let me roll
3
for
each. 3 and 3.
Yep.
Fuck.
And then
You got the dark souls of the one.
right, that is going to be the element. We'll do Wes first. Whoa. That's going to be 25 corrosive damage. And then you will
I
take
think that
20 corrosive damage.
what was your character's name?
Charles.
Charles. Forgot. Charles will be wearing that shirt to sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Ribeye, he's going to turn to you and go for a melee.
Fuck off!
And you see his,
This is Ribeye, not Mitchell.
you see this. The man seems goes denied, and it charges up its fist with fiery
Oh, fuck
elemental
you.
energy.
Okay.
Okay,
Your bone.
at least it's
It
not a
is still
1.
double.
It's going to be 8 fire damage.
The 16.
So 16 if it's at your health, yes. All right.
How does this work? Ah! I'm made of bones!
You're full on like Ghost Rider right now. Your head's on
Oh
fire.
yeah. Fuck yeah.
Hell yeah.
All right, that is going to be that man's turn. Next up is the Mammer right over there. He's going to turn to you, Charles, after seeing this new foe pop out from the ground. And he is going to charge at you for a little mayhem.
I finally saw that like the first time like at like the original clip. I was like,
So he's going to move. Can you put him 1 square to my left, Charles? Yes, perfect.
I said something yesterday. We were playing Marvel.
I don't know why I keep getting up when I do that.
What?
I don't know why I keep getting up when I like ask for things to be moved because I know I can't reach.
Yeah, just make sure. Okay,
Yeah.
do you want to right there?
Have it.
Yeah.
Oh, you do that too.
I'm gonna need you to make a traverse check. As this man
fall off the wall and
slams his shield into the snow and starts plowing forward towards you.
Why's the bitch named Magic and the sword?
I was dead. We've been playing Marvel Rivals lately, and Mitchell
on.
pointed out that
Sponsored.
the character Magic uses a sword, and the way he said it, he was like, "What's the bitch named Magic using a sword?" And I fucking died. Oh my god! I was through the round. I was dying. 18. That succeeds.
Of course it does.
So
But you're right, Mitchell. Why is she using a sword?
you just quickly place your hand right on top of the head of this mammoth. It pushes under you, and you vault right over it. It's then
That's
going
all
to
videos.
turn around, and you see that through its arm, as it passes you, you look back at it. Its arm charges up with this this radioactive energy. You see it just hissing off of the metal. You can see it begin to heat up from the amount of radioactive flowing through it. And he spins around and goes to smack you with his shield. Let's see. Okay, yeah, it's just going to be 4 radiation damage. Radio damage.
Hit ratio.
Radio's a good movie. Watch it.
Radiation damage goes straight to the health, right?
Straight to hell.
Yes, it does.
Straight to
And then
Straight to the gulag.
no one gets hit by this because, could you turn around the mammoth for me to face Charles? So you see that as he smacks you with this, although it doesn't do much damage to you, you just feel a little bit of heat in your chest as this radiation energy goes through you. You could see just this like greenish yellow pulse fly through your body and out behind you a ways. Then that is going to be his turn. So we are back at the top of our order with West.
Okay.
Must be Miss Warwick.
This was Warwick.
Take out the mams first, and then we can focus on the worm.
Say it again. Sorry.
Take out the mams first, and then we focus on the fucking big one.
Gotcha. I was gonna do that anyways. He still has his kill skill active. So that's gonna be. We still have -1 for speed, for movement.
Yes, from the
Okay.
snow.
Can we say that in this universe it was Wes that created www. Before you search something?
That's good. No, that's good. That's good.
West was not a early EchoNet user, or EchoNet developer.
That's Wesley West Warwick.
They stole his code,
WW.
and he never got credit for
That
it.
would make sense.
That's funny.
He never got credit for it. That's why they use W. It's not the World Wide Web. It's Wesley West Warwick.
It's a signature you left behind on any names you worked on.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
shit.
good. That's good. He's gonna move. So he has 12 squares of movement.
Pretty more.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he
Is
has
that
a lot
from your
of
kill
movement.
skill?
6. Yeah, I get double for
Oh
free.
my goodness.
No mayhem. 6, and then he's gonna deploy his turret here.
Alright.
100 because I'll use that.
Which squares is the worm actually taking up?
He has
All of it.
Oh,
four of
okay.
those.
So
Is it a 2x2?
So yeah, it is supposed to be a 2x2. He's a little
Is he in
He's too
this
big.
2x2 or this 2x2?
that one is currently in, yes.
Okay, cool.
He's a big boy.
He's kind of in the middle
Yeah.
of. For the sake of my explosive damage, I need it.
Yes. Important information.
Yes.
He'll go here and move it there.
Okay.
And then the turret will attack.
Alright.
Go for the
Man's
this
correct.
one, yeah.
Yes. The one that healed itself a bit ago.
Plus 3. So close to the next one. 17, so it's still crit range.
Yep. You toss your grill out. You see the coals just like they sort of like ride up the lid of the grill as you throw it down, and then flash back into the bottom, and then just the little arm on it just starts going. It throws these explosive coals. Oh yeah.
No, it-
Deploying sentry!
and that is 44 damage.
4.
To the Nama. And then I get extra attack for free. So I'm gonna attack this one.
Already. What gun are you using for this one?
Rocket launcher.
Yeah.
The new one. Probably get a new favorite gun, so I picked rocket.
Yeah. Corrosive one recently.
Yeah, he got a corrosive block.
What's the
Yeah. Oh.
5? Which is the
be-
first one. Which is just gonna
single hit.
It's a D12.
Yeah.
Oh no, but I get a +1 hits with my skills. That's gonna be
Oh.
2.
So
Is that
D12.
D12?
D12. Yeah. Nice.
13, 14, 15, 14, 15. 15 makes
15 and then
plus-
double.
15. What's that?
Radiation.
Oh, that's radiation. They are immune.
Yeah.
Unfortunate. I
Really?
I had tried really hard not to make a game there. 'Cause I was like, I saw the card and I was like,
I didn't know. I thought it was
Yeah.
something else.
I was looking at it from here, and I know in Borderlands that weapon model is actually corrosive, but it's the weapon card says it's radiation. Unfortunate.
Yeah, okay, well. Fireball.
Right? You should throw action for that.
So +1 hit, +1 hit
damage dice.
One more damage.
Or-
right?
I thought it
Yeah.
was +1 to hit. Oh.
No, that's
Plus one,
Yeah,
plus one accuracy is
Yeah.
the
Got
hit.
it. Got it.
Plus one hit
You
is
watching the Borderlands movie show?
Oh, I'm watching it.
We should
I'm
walk
going
out.
into it with the same energy as I did the Sonic movie. We'll see
You
how
hyped
that
as fuck for
turns
this.
out. No, I went in the Sonic movie thinking it was going to be ass.
And then you ended up fucking loving it.
And then I ended up liking it.
It's because of Jim Carrey.
Yeah, he fucking carried
And
it.
he is not in the Borderlands.
I know.
Let's see if Kevin Hart has the same effect.
Probably not.
I don't know.
A comedian that I like is in it, Bobby Lee.
Is he really?
Yes, he
Who the fuck
is.
he playing?
He's a random ass character.
He's just a random
I
character.
He's a
fucking love
new
Bobby.
character.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, he's just in it for like maybe like
Fuck yeah.
10 minutes or some shit.
Okay.
Sorry, so how does the action? I have to, if my damage mod is 1, I have to roll to go the extra square? Or can I just go here?
you could just go there.
Okay, I'll just do that.
Yeah, if you still have movement, you can do that.
Okay, what's my damage for the fire?
It's a D10 fire.
Do I have my damage mod?
You'd add your mastery mod.
Okay, great. 9.
9. Okay.
Wes, don't stand next to him.
7.
Wait, where
Eight,
are you?
nine,
Oh, no,
ten.
never mind.
Yeah. As
And I
far
have
away
to-
as possible.
Heard!
Alright.
I'm
Let's see here. For Wes, we have Sid.
Okay. So you two are after me. Cool. Amazing. Great. So,
Wait, my hand, you guys. My hand attack real quick, I'm sorry.
oh yeah, the
you have
hands,
the run.
yeah.
Yeah, you can.
No, keep
He'll
going.
do 2 damage.
So,
So you please go ahead. He's gonna do
Seven
it.
to the left.
This one.
Alright.
Pretty high.
What's their plus to accuracy? Oh no, so 7. Okay, so that's gonna be 1-1.
okay. I'm saying this to you guys out of character while he's doing this. I'm gonna say some very specific
14
stuff for
regular.
the store for what I want this action to do because of this specific bomb. I'm gonna need you guys to toss this exactly how I tell you to toss it.
It's like a badass move, or
No, it's not. It's part of the
hot
bomb.
potato? Gotcha.
So just say that in character.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm gonna do in character. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. I'm giving Sean what he wants because he's been wanting me to use
Yeah,
this hot
you
potato.
tried to sell it.
And now I know how to use it because I've been reading it over and over. I'm like,
Yeah.
how do I use this the most effectively? And I found it.
Okay.
It's gonna rely on you though because you do the most damage.
So what you oh yeah, so Anthony did his damage.
No, you don't have to.
Xandar, what you got?
So yeah, so I kind of just set my rifle to my side for a minute, and you see me reach into my pocket, and I pull out this rinky-dink looking potato with wires, and I kind of like slap it, and you just hear beep beep, and I toss it directly to Mitchell. Ribeye. Yeah, I tossed it directly to Ribeye, and I said,
Sandor?
Ribeye, I'm gonna toss this to you. Toss it to Wesley. Wesley, after he tosses it to you,
Okay.
you toss it to me,
Okay.
and then I will toss it to Charles.
Okay.
Charles, once you get this potato, slam it into the barrel of your shotgun or rocket launcher, and it'll give it way more damage, more explosion, big off. Yeah? Yeah? You guys ready?
Sounds good.
Yeah. And I just use my throw action tonight. Since I'm so close to him,
What's your damage mod?
5.
Oh yeah, you don't even have to
Yeah.
roll for it. Yeah.
So I just toss it over and you just hear beep. So if you guys want to know what Perturbo does, turns your grenade into a potato that charges up as you pass it to each person. Each time the Perturbo is passed with a throw action, so you have to use your throw action, to another creature, it gains a charge. For each charge, it grants +2 damage when a creature attaches it to their weapon. So, if we toss it, you
Sean realizing how you just messed up.
Yeah.
yeah,
He just
and it could go up to 7 charges.
isn't that +4?
The creature with the Perturbo charges, their weapon may instead turn 2 of their weapons into crits or d12s. So you can turn your dice into +2 damage, or you can turn it into crits.
So
Charges can only be acquired during combat. Only one Perturbo may be active at a time.
I think it would be unfair if I didn't mention this.
Mhm.
But I would like to remind Ribeye, you throw a grenade, which this is, you throw 2 grenades. And then
And I throw 2 per.
you throw 2 grenades.
Well, it says only one Perturbo could be.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
You saved yourself. You broke
You
that.
still throw 3 grenades.
So if I throw,
Yeah.
would we say that?
You still throw our grenade.
We were just juggling Perturbos.
When I throw the Perturbo, do I throw another one of my own grenades?
Yes.
Yes.
Do I get to choose a different target?
Mm.
Good point.
Because I don't choose different targets normally.
Or do you think the
case, I
Perturbo
would say
cancels that?
No, but I would say if you don't want to throw one of your
My
own
normal
grenades, then you can. Yeah.
Okay.
You can throw one if you want.
Cool.
Perfect. So I
I'm
bring
like,
my
great,
Perturbo to
Looney
you,
Tunes.
and you see on the screen, the little digital screen, just say 1,
Yes.
and it has 1 charge.
Is it hot?
Yes.
It's somewhat warm.
It's warm.
Warm?
So every time we toss, it gets hotter. So you guys gotta
Warmer than the ambient temperature.
remember, toss it to Wesley.
I don't know if I can make it that far. Can I move through
Yeah.
a person?
Not an enemy.
Without invoking a.
No,
There's no attack
I'm
of
gonna just go
opportunity.
one that way, one that way.
Yeah.
Still 2.
Yeah, he was wondering because you can move through the same square that an ally occupies, but not an enemy.
And now,
Oh,
Yeah.
And we still have the -1.
Yes, to your
Mm.
But you have 12 movement, so
You could extra movement.
you can get all the way to. You can run all the way to Charles.
Yeah.
and right now, what enemies are alive?
There are
Eve and the worm.
2 mams, a mammer, and the worm.
Which one is the lowest of the man?
The one right next to Ribeye currently is he's barely holding.
Oh, did your turret shoot?
No, not yet. I haven't used
Oh,
them
it's
yet.
not. It's you haven't ended your turn.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
not yet, not yet. So, I'm gonna.
Told me to throw it. So it's like it's my turn.
Oh no, yeah, you're just holding it. When it's your turn, you can throw it. Now I pull out drill. And I'm gonna aim for this man's right here.
Alrighty.
Crap.
it's not a 1, so that means you can still shoot.
That's.
I think we've all reloaded. Or at least.
David, tell me what your damage bonus is.
David, tell me what your David.
What's your David bonus?
3.
Man, my David's a 3, man.
We need to start
What do I
doing
see that?
everything else before shooting.
My damage
so
mod
that
is
way
5.
we
What's
don't
my
waste our
damage
whole
mod?
turn.
Yeah. For our reload.
Sorry, what?
What's my damage bonus?
+5.
Although
I said +5.
And what's the damage die that you're rolling for this?
4, so it's 9.
Well, how many hits did you land, I mean?
3.
He's dead.
Oh, okay.
We can like save the last one for another person.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, you could not possibly.
So he's dead.
So yeah, you
Kill skill?
You shoot off each of the limbs of this man's
Nice.
It's disassembled.
Oh, I need to roll to see if I can knock back. Do not.
Nice.
Do not.
I stay where I am, and I get an extra attack because of
Alright,
the
alright.
drill, and I just aim my drill directly at this other man's unit. Please let me get a crit. Yes, it is crit.
Critical, bitch. Critical.
6, 1, 2. 6, and then 3d12, right? Yes. 1,
Crits.
2, yes. That's 21, 22, 23, 27, 31, 5, 38, then plus 5, right?
Yeah.
38, so it's 43? Yes.
Oh, yeah.
43 damage.
To win
App not added up.
Oh, wait, I'm next to my own turret,
Ooh,
so.
plus 4 damage.
Yes,
Right.
so it's
7.
47. Yes, 47 damage.
Oh, did you add your +4 to accuracy?
I think he...
No, because the drill gives me -3 accuracy. So I only added +1. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Which one are you attacking again?
This one.
That
This guy
one.
right here.
Okay, that one is also dead.
Oh, nice.
Fuck yeah, dude. Hell yeah.
So you just right through both of these man's units, just
With the drill, and I need to roll again
drill.
to see if I get pushed back. I do.
Oh no.
Oh.
So what happens is the next
That's
one.
that one.
Now one. Oh.
So I'm gonna allow you to. So what happens to me? I get pushed back. And what else
so
happens?
you get pushed back. Let's see. How much does it say you get pushed back? On the-
10 feet.
Oh, it said 10 feet.
Wait.
Is it 2?
Oh no, it just says either
Super.
in order to keep myself from being falling backward, prone, due to recoil.
Okay, so you don't get pushed back normally. You just go prone. But this time, since you are getting pushed back a lot by the recoil of this, move back 2 squares,
Ooh.
and
This
if you're
way?
prone, just straight back. And you're prone, and you're sort of. I'm gonna say you're sort of blinded right now
Yeah.
because snow has covered you as you fall
You just hear
down.
me on the ground.
So pushed. Struggling. Oh, you can remove that man's too, please. He's dead.
And now it's my turret's turn. And it
Or no,
turns-
that was oh, now it's your turn.
now it's the turret's turn. Yes.
Oh, hell yeah.
It turns to the big old worm and mindlessly just starts shooting it.
David's turret and Goliath.
I don't add my damage bonus to my turret, right?
I think so.
I think
You'd have your accuracy mod and damage bonus.
Okay.
then the turret had its own stat block.
If for accuracy, but not for damage.
For accuracy,
Oh.
I don't add anything, but damage, yeah, it doesn't have anything for damage.
Yeah,
Oh,
I guess you would.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
I would
it's
allow
7, 12. So
I decree
3 hits, 2d4. So it's a
Sorry, I just saw your votes.
3d4? Yes.
That's fucking great.
Yeah.
You see Netflix come out with a new SpongeBob movie, and it's a Sandy Cheeks, like, safe in the bottom movie.
Yeah.
12 damage.
12 damage is to the worm.
Yes.
All right. First damage done to the
Hey.
worm. And this is let's see.
Bullet damage.
This is regular non-elemental damage.
Yes.
Good.
So as your turret points up, and let's see.
Oh.
So the 3 of you see this as it's happening during the battle, but Xandar, you do not, as you're covered in snow. The turret points up at this ice worm, and you see these shots land into the outer carapace of this ice worm, and you can see just little chunks of ice being broken off, but just barely. Like no like large chunks are coming off. It's just little like bits of snow, basically.
Like a Gara sand shields?
Yeah, you could tell that this
Or
might have
based
like
on
bruised it with the impact of the bullets, but it ain't doing full damage.
The two people that are next to my turret, if you have health missing, +7 to your health.
Hooray!
And wait. Oh, no, wait, that's Wade's.
I have
No.
Wade.
Okay.
Wade have-
Wait, he has Wade's card.
Okay.
Oh, yes, he does.
I've been keeping people alive, bro. I've been keeping people alive.
Yeah.
My bullets. If I shoot you with my bullets,
Yeah.
Just pass by the turret every once in a while.
dude, I'm like Rocket.
Yeah.
Oh shit,
I
I'm
got
Rocket
you
from
shoot people to heal them.
That's what it's struck.
okay,
Okay,
Marvel
Yeah.
Rocket shoots people to
Updates for
kill
the
them.
considerations.
Xandar, is that your turn?
Yeah, that's it.
Dragon.
Alright, after Xandar, we have the Ribeye.
Members of Toss the Bomb.
The changing
Yeah.
all.
I am going to start by hopefully not rolling that once as I shoot this thing, because I had to run all the way over here to get this grenade to,
Since you
yeah.
throw
go
it
west.
first.
You know,
well, I won't have enough movement to get back to, I have shotguns.
Do a badass move and have that be part of it.
Nah, I don't have anything else like really badass to do.
Ride the line.
Go inside.
The
I'm
bullet jacks.
still gun searching.
Okay, dagger.
Yes, sir. And you're right next to my turret, so +4. To your accuracy too.
So that's a 9 on the dice, so it is a
Shots like fuck.
21.
yeah.
Damn.
Oh yeah, he can never miss now.
I
Remember,
I don't have the high ground, but I have
This guy made it.
+5 accuracy base. I have +4 accuracy from him. And when I'm wielding 2 different guns, I get more accuracy. And then I think I have one other skill that gives me
Plus it's
I don't know if you might want to
This
change
is
this, but
Xbox.
read supply drop and then read stockpile, because I can really stack that to make nobody miss ever, nobody do no damage, do the max damage all the time.
That is going to be where's my avatar? What? Fuck yes, fire damage. I'm hoping this is good against the worm and not Sean being an asshole.
Right, Sean?
Yeah, we're not doing Pokemon typing thing.
yeah. Well, you can.
Because by the end of it, everybody will have plus, I don't know, 12 or 16 to their accuracy.
You know,
and
like,
Basically, there anyway. You can do it if you want.
God.
Alright.
plus 16 to accuracy.
I'm gonna do my damage type separate because one of them was fire, and I need to see if that does extra to the swarm or not. That is going to be 55 fire damage
Nice.
to the worm.
Box.
That's dope, dude.
You see these, if you fire these, or what gun is
Or
it?
sorry, 59 because the turret was my avatar roulette.
Gotcha. You hold up this pistol and you fire a bunch of shots at the worm, and they impact the outer shell. And as they do, you can see the shots sort of sink into the ice and they create a little like sizzle that floats up into the air, but doesn't seem like it's doing anything extra.
But it's not doing less, it appears. No, cool. That's good to know. And then 47 explosive damage.
47 explosive. Now. So at this point, you fire this explosive shot, and as it slams into the body of the worm, you see all of this ice that is sort of formed onto the outer skin of the worm is scattered across the entire body and sort of glistens in the sun as it falls down. And the worm screeches towards the sky as he's
Nice.
slammed by this.
Bro, for the sound effect for rockets, whenever somebody shoots it, you should put the sound effect, and I'm proud to be an American.
And we're gonna fire again.
Mm-hmm.
That is going to be a 31.
31. I think that might hit.
I think so.
I think that'll
I
do.
think so.
That'll do.
And that is going to be radiation damage. That'll be good. At least it's not fucking cryo.
That'd be
So
hilarious.
first, it'll be 34 explosive damage.
All right.
And then it will be.
It's gonna stick my head now.
They always play it at the RNCs.
Oh yeah.
And then 45 radiation.
Okay. Sean's cooked when we get dual help.
If he
Sean's cooked
causes
if he
to
gives
do
me
that.
3 more levels. For the end of this campaign.
What are you saying?
So you fire another
Forgot.
blast, the ice worm, and it yet again screams out in pain.
Going to go,
Okay.
Away.
Oh yeah.
and I'm going to toss the turbo
Yes.
to Wes.
West, all right. Very nice.
You
You
see it too?
count up to 2, yeah.
Oh yeah. I go. Beep. This potato has a number on it.
And as it hits your hand, you feel it go from warm to a bit warmer. It's not quite hot.
But it
You're
feels fucking
griller.
great. That's true. I was gonna say it feels great in this cold. Like that, those hand warmers.
Yep. Yeah.
You put it in your
Kinda like
shirt.
one of those.
Yeah.
Just hold on to it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think that is my turn.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So after ribeye, we have the ice.
I'm so glad I'm so far away.
Gotcha. Wade's not.
Wade isn't. You're-
Wait, I thought is Wade right up to you or no? Okay.
Well, I think he was,
Not
but the
gonna
ice worm probably rolled.
Oh,
Yeah, in the middle of the
between,
initiative.
righty.
Wade
Keep putting
currently.
our allies in danger. My God.
Yeah, we do. That's
Wade currently has.
Okay, Sean wouldn't dare. Wade just goes out. That's badass. Yeah.
TJ, whenever you attack,
Fucking knuckle.
here, read it.
I'm gonna pull a knuckle where I run up.
So you get maxing out the damage.
Leave the boss alone.
Oh,
It's gonna have more charges by the time it gets to you.
Like a ribeye. Thanks for the potato. It'll great on my burgers.
so
On your burgers? I don't know about
I was
that
thinking of
one.
making some potato buns.
as you guys
Mid combat.
shoot the shit, the ice worm screams out once again, and you see it shoot back down into the ground,
Oh no.
Oh, God.
and you feel the ground rumble.
Trying to get close to me.
Bitch is scared.
And
Plus 4 accuracy, plus 4 damage.
Ribeye and Wes, you feel this rumble get especially strong
Oh,
as
no.
the worm bursts out of the ground. Let me see. So first, I need to roll this. That is the same thing on all 3 dice.
You moved all the way over there.
It's the one that caused the most damage.
And as it bursts from the ground,
Damn, it does look like he's about to eat your face too, bro.
so
You guys.
But terrible.
I'm gonna need the 2 of you to make a traverse check.
Can I squeeze? Can I squeeze through its teeth? Through its those little tendrils? Oh, yeah, thank you. Mitchell, no.
Which roll, Mitchie?
6.
Interesting.
Oh!
That's fucking, no, 28? 80?
Yeah, you squeeze real good. You see it come
No, no,
out of the ground, and or do you want to describe it?
No, I was gonna, as long as you're working, I was gonna I look at her, like all like tearful and sad, no, like tear goes out and he just,
He's like dislocating his shoulder, rolling it backwards, like twisting his entire torso around 180.
Look like
But-
a fish.
but go ahead.
But he's looking at you with such sad eyes. And Wes, you see, from your perspective, Ribeye devoured by the bullworm.
I don't feel it's gonna bull.
See here, Mitchie, you're gonna take
Oh no.
16 corrosive damage.
Because of the slime.
Then After bursting out of the ground and swallowing ribeye, he, having eaten such a pokey, bony meal, is a little angry, so he is going to lift his head up and slam it down onto you, Wes.
I'm watching Tremors as
This is
when I
a
get
dark
home.
boss.
I literally have no meat on my bones. Why would he eat me?
You blew
Wes is like so like
Technically-
grief stricken.
Worms are blind, aren't they?
The last
Is this worm blind? Like, can it use like just its senses, or is it blind?
You are
Okay.
unsure currently as you are under the
I
ground.
don't know,
Or under
the Alaskan bullworm has eyes.
Yeah, but its tongue
It
doesn't.
technically looked like it made
Oh
a
yeah.
And
It's
Wes,
not the whole time.
you're going to take 24 regular damage as he slams
Slam
his
like
head
that.
onto you. Yeah.
That is exactly my shit.
Nice. Then,
It's like an anglerfish, but a worm.
let's see.
Yeah, Wes just grief stricken and he knows it's coming down, but he just can't even move. It just flats.
And then, after he slams its head down on you, he lifts his head back up, and through two little holes you see in its mouth as it opens up, it sprays out this corrosive spit at you.
And sprays me out too, yeah?
No, you are behind these spitters at this point. You are currently going down its gullet.
Right where I need to be.
Wes, make a traverse check.
That's good.
No.
Holy shit!
Okay, alright.
22.
22?
22.
We
This,
need all the help we can get.
Yeah.
so this spit
Brings up the bell.
shoots out around you, and it's in this large line all the way behind you. But luckily, you ended up in a little spot. It was a little bit of a blind spot, and it didn't hurt you at all. You get a little bit on your shoulder, but you just
Why is she son of a bitch? I'll make you pay for eating my friend.
okay. That is
One
the
number.
worm's turn.
Unless you're not remember.
See, I am inside of it, so if there's any explosive damage, I'm sure it wouldn't do anything.
After the ice worm is
Maybe.
My planet was.
after the ice worm is Wade.
Okay.
Wade.
Okay.
Wade.
Our boy,
Wade.
he can save us.
Wade.
What did Wade want to do? What would Wade do?
I tattooed that.
What would Wade
My
do?
original tattoo of WWW, and I had a D.
Wade
Slash D.
Yes.
try to shotgun
Alright.
the beast.
Gotcha.
Which way are you angling? Because like, are you aiming the sides of it, or are you going up? You know what I mean? Because I feel like if you go the sides, you're idiot.
Huh?
He is going feet first.
I'm thinking of you.
down.
So, sorry, never mind. Never mind. Ignore me. Let's go Wade. Let's go Wade. Big money.
Wade has barely any accuracy, so that is a 11. He's not as cool as me. So that's going to be 3d8.
Let's go! Come on!
This is explosive, right?
Yes.
Alright.
$18 explosive damage. This side.
Gotcha.
And then it spawns
You yet again blast the
4 birds.
Mm.
Dealing
Quit being a bird.
2, 8 more explosive damage.
Oh yeah.
Alright.
Don't be a bird. Sell a bird.
Alright. So yet again, the oh yes, I forgot to mention this. So as it came out of the ground and swallowed ribeye, Wes, you see
Wait, what?
Wes, you see that a bit of ice has reformed around the skin of this ice worm. But then Wade pulls out the shotgun and blasts it off yet again with this explosive shotgun.
Good job, Wade. We gotta get rid of his icy armor.
Alright, I still don't know what the fuck this thing is. We're all shooting it.
It's the Alaskan bull. No.
The what? Okay.
What is the name of the area we're in?
anything? It's
Yeah.
Great Pandora Ice Worm.
And then
Like
The area that we're
Yeah.
in. So we're in Pandora?
we have a name for like
No,
this tundra.
This is just the fourth floor of the Malfactor
Mm.
Guild.
Wade is then going to throw a fireball.
Already?
An imp fireball.
You can do it.
Yes.
Hell.
Dealing. Does he add? Wait, what does he add for his? Is it master as well?
Yeah.
Fireball. 5 damage.
Hey.
Because I rolled a 1.
Inhale a little longer.
Right. Let's see here.
Forgot you had a little button on that one.
He just throws a little fireball at the ice worm, and it sizzles on the
That
outer
was
skin of it.
disrespectful.
Yeah.
That was disrespectful.
I can't see it, so all I see is just Wade just unloading.
It's a big worm.
So I'm just like,
Good job.
oh, yeah, good job.
You
Wade.
said that
Good
Wade
job.
can't take any sort of like mayhem actions, right?
No, he can.
So he gets one more. He's moved back one.
All right.
Oh,
After
I like the
Wade.
burnt tips.
Yeah.
I know it wasn't intentional.
But it
That was intentional.
Oh, it was?
Yeah.
Okay.
Good shit. Good shit.
I like
Yeah.
the burnt tips.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I couldn't overdo it because he's so thin. I would have just melted him completely.
Yeah.
But okay. After Wade, we have Charles Surmile back in the battle, baby.
Let's go.
I scared.
Let's go. I yell out, leave that one to me.
Towards the hammer.
If you want, you can leave that little one to me.
Too far away. So turn towards the hammer and
Oh,
The
you got one has
roars,
another.
the roars of the ice worm drown out your voice.
after getting run over and hit by, I'm pretty sure Charles wouldn't be
The high school guy.
necessarily focused on anything else
Mm-hmm.
other than seeing this giant worm just move and dive, just
Yeah.
what's going on.
Yeah.
So he takes his opposite hand and uses his throw action for the corrosive.
Ah, yes, the corrosive punch. All right, throw it.
Control stand.
Let's see.
Oh wait, he still has to make
So
the
since this
yeah.
one is a melee, since you're flavoring this as a melee,
Mm-hmm.
I would still make this a melee. But let's see.
Well,
When
first-
you add your damage, add your mastery modifier instead of your damage mod.
I still have to make the check for
Because he doesn't have full mastery.
Yes, yes, you do. Okay.
I think you only
Thank
need one
for
more.
warning. Let's see. This is
Charles.
here. All right. Make that mastery roll.
Let's go, baby. Hell yeah.
14.
14, just not enough.
Ah.
Let's see.
Fuck,
So the
dude.
magic that we have, we can infuse it into like our guns or into our weapon, right?
No, we're kind of limiting this to just like one specific thing since you guys have just learned this from like an initial.
Oh, in the future, I mean, like.
In the future, yeah, maybe.
Yeah, because like our malfactor, they infuse it to like all this shit. If we can like get it.
So right now we can only like projectile it from our hand.
Yeah, aside from Charles, who's using it for a hot.
Yeah. Okay.
It's like
I just want to know for me.
Yeah.
I feel like if we get more like.
And what was the damage for it? It was just our melee.
Huh?
Our damage for that cryo.
For us, it's like a D10 or something.
Yeah, I
Okay.
kept it like a D10 for. All right, what's your damage, boy?
What's the rolling damage?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Oh wait, no. Sorry, I forgot it didn't. It didn't work.
You like
Yeah,
okay?
never mind.
Alright, then
Alright,
he's like, after it not working, he then just uses his rocket launcher, the Trenchant Pastulator,
Oh yes.
and points it point blank at the hammer. And is it hammer or is it just hammer?
Mammer.
Hammer.
Hammer.
Hammer. That's what
Alrighty.
Okay, that's a 19 on the die, so that's a.
That's gonna be the next one.
It's not good.
So,
Yeah.
first things first. When it's hit, this is an enemy's hit by this weapon. Blob of corrosive energy forms around it, and it explodes after taking 10 or more damage.
Okay. Yeah.
And it deals X d8 corrosive damage, where X is the amount of hits this weapon has landed on the target.
Uh huh.
So.
Huh?
Yes.
All right. So it's forming right now, just so you know.
Yep, from this hit.
I don't know if I can throw the grenade.
I don't know. Oh, we didn't tell TJ about what happened last session with the story. We did fight some. What was it called?
Boner parts.
Boner parts, yeah.
I ate a Tina
Yeah.
potion that made me stink so bad that they all ran away and we won the fight
Yep.
without having to
He
fight
ended
them.
the combat.
Yeah, the combat.
I ended the combat by drinking the Tina potion that made me smell like shit.
Yep.
It was pretty funny.
Turns out
We
we
needed
probably
to tell that
should
for
have
like
fight them so we can
the.
get furs.
Yeah.
Hey, whatever
Fucking
works,
murder.
works.
Yeah,
that's
works.
that's just what it is.
Yeah.
All right, I have +1 hit, so
Yeah.
it's technically 3d12 for this one.
Okay. So the first hit doesn't count towards the X in that weapon's description, but all the other hits do. Towards that bubble.
The slash slinging.
The mask flinging.
16 corrosive damage,
16 corrosive.
and I will be doing my extra attack.
Okay.
That does this hit,
Yep.
and that's an 18.
Oh
And
boy.
3 more d12,
Mm-hmm.
and then it's going to explode on this one. So D8.
You're using the same weapon, right?
Mhm.
Wouldn't it keep adding to the bubble?
Yeah, but it explodes after dealing 10 or more damage.
Mhm.
Let me read it again.
Is it after I take 10 or more damage, or after they take 10 or more damage? Is the thing.
You could also just do it to the 70 if you want.
It doesn't take it. I didn't.
Because you have 7 turns.
I didn't
you could have
explain
put
it
on
as well in
70.
the card, but it does. The bubble doesn't explode until it takes damage from a weapon that isn't this one.
Oh.
So all of these hits are adding towards X.
Oh. Bit.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay. So that is 24 more corrosive damage.
Okay.
Hey.
It's fine. You only have 4 viewers. That's.
That's.
I mean,
I think
one of them is
two.
me.
I think 2 of them are us.
I think one of them is supposed to.
That's 3.
So.
Okay.
that's all
You
four.
see this thing is completely encased in a bubble of corrosive energy and is just, you see bubbles of the metal, just all the metal workings of this man's unit just
Whoa.
spewing out of the top of this bubble as it is dissolving in front of your eyes.
And I
That's what it's saying. I'm melting.
I just watched the Oz.
either fail and they just sprint off the.
Oh,
the
Never let them know you're next.
okay, got you. You remember that you have -1 to your movement since we're in heavy snow right now.
okay, good.
This one's still up, right?
That means I have 4.
This one's still up, right?
Barely, yes. It is very close to being dead. But yeah, is that your turn?
Mhm.
Alrighty. After Charles is that man's.
Fuck. It's all
Um,
good. It's all good. It's not gonna deal shit.
he is going to, with his probably last action, he's going to turn to you and fire Charles.
Desperate action.
No, not for none of these.
It's not
dudes.
He goes, fuck you.
Let's see. This guy has this weapon. It's not great.
Meet your maker.
Alright, this one holds out its pistol, which is also dissolving. And
So he has disadvantage.
wow,
right?
and of course, I roll the absolute
Dog
minimum damage.
Hell yeah.
So this is. So it is 4 minus 2 shock damage. So 4 shock damage to your shield.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
That's
Get
double to shield, right?
Fuck.
It was 2.
Oh.
Double to 4.
Yeah, double to 40.
Dude, fuck. Get wrecked.
That was the most pathetic roll I have ever done. Other than that ones. Okay.
There we go.
Yeah.
We can
You
still.
okay?
And then it does have one more action. It is going to fire up
No, I was gonna
its
say that.
eye fire a shot at
Optical
you.
beam.
You know who Alex Pereira?
There we go. 10
Just
shock,
him like that.
10 shock
Easter
damage,
Island face. Okay.
double to 20 against your shield.
When Charles is affected by nothing, he has the Easter Island head face whenever he's looking at
Yeah.
with the sharp jaw.
All right, and we are back at the top of the order with Wes.
Let's go, baby.
You hear the wails of Charles within the ice worm. Ribba. Sorry.
Whoosh! Whoosh! I am such a badass move. I was like, I can't do both things at once. We're gonna make it badass.
Make it
Wes
that for me.
is going to.
The dice.
Oh yes. Wes is going. I don't know.
On there now.
No, the reason I was saying to get pictures, like, because like riding the wire could be look good on Twitter.
Yeah.
Portrait mode. Sorry, that just reminded me how much you guys were dying over. Let's fucking go.
Let's fucking go.
So Wes is gonna make a badass move as he's just filled with rage as Ribeye gets eaten by this ice worm, and he is going to think back to. So sorry.
Can I help with this badass move emotionally?
Emotional.
Since, you know, I'm
Roll, roll for your emotional connection to Wes with disadvantage.
It's not my emotional connection to him, it's his emotional connection to
Which is
me,
very
which
strong.
is obviously stronger than mine.
Oh yeah.
Well, then it'd be
Okay.
for emotional connection.
With advantage, because he loves
Yeah, sure.
Sean, so how long do you think it?
With advantage.
Okay.
18.
How long do you usually think a whole round is? Whenever all of us go.
me. Right, in real world time?
one
No,
Or-
in game.
It's around 6 seconds per turn. So
per person.
So like 30
Yeah.
seconds, maybe.
It depends on how many people are in the.
So in this case, it's 40
Okay.
seconds.
Yeah.
40 seconds, so less than a minute.
It also
Okay.
technically depends on, like, if we're talking,
Yeah,
then
yeah.
that wouldn't be included in the 6 seconds.
Yeah. Anime and logic.
Something white.
Yeah. In fact, I was watching her and they're like, oh, this is 5
Yeah,
minutes or whatever.
yeah.
Like, I was like,
Yeah.
Anime bullets.
so what am I doing now that I have emotional connection to you?
Your
It's
best.
you, brother.
Oh, fantastic. He's
I just wanted to be able to help.
as that happens, he was already enraged, but now that he realizes, like, a flashback happens where he thinks back to the Aether Sphere when they first got there, and Wes tries to lend a helping hand to Ribeye, like give him a burger or give some helpful advice. He's like, "Fuck you," and he doesn't take it or gives him a cold shoulder, and has all these flashbacks, all these fights they've been in, and how close they've grown in battle, and they almost discover the giant snake, and gathering together the different guilds and finally becoming the Aether Amigos, and he's lost yet another party member as he couldn't help Hila in his mission against the Lumi. He couldn't help Anastasia not get captured, and now Revi's dead, eaten in front of him.
What the fuck was that one goon's name that joined us like an episode
And
before
then
he got
fucking
corrupted?
Rigby.
Rigby.
Oh, and that infuriates him even more as he thinks back to Shirito and how he still has the Sailor Moon belt equipped.
Yeah.
And he fully activates its anime
my
inner
God.
powers as he like shave, you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
And like fully disappears with like some like dust behind him as his apron,
Cloud of snow.
a cloud of snow picks up as his apron gets left behind.
Yeah.
And he is gonna run over here to right here to toss the grenade to Xander.
To me.
Xander.
Yes. Oh, I'm prone. Can I catch a grenade?
I'm one square. My damage is one square.
I mean, since he's not swearing, he could just go like.
Yeah.
Put it in your mouth.
My hand,
No,
my
I
hand's just like
think in
this.
your mouth.
He is like under the snow, but
Oh.
or that could be part of the badass. So if you just know where he is, you
Yeah.
shove it in his mouth through the
Less
snow.
knows where to serve the food.
Yeah.
And he
And
does
you hear
that.
4.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, 3.
And I yell, I have my, I yell to Wade, pull out a trampoline for me. That's a game. That's good.
He pulls out
The really small one. The level one.
what's that game where you throw that ball at that little net?
Oh,
spike ball.
Spike ball. He pulls out a little spike ball thing.
Hell yeah. I look at him, spike ball.
He turns around and he goes, and he like throws it onto the snow with him.
Wes, it cuts to a real quick game. Wait, and
Flashback.
no, right now. And then Wes fucking spikes it as it goes up, and
I'm upping the DC for that. For playing with Wade in the middle of this.
yeah.
Fine, you're gonna roll.
I'm gonna fucking crit. And as he jumps up and he spikes the ball as he somersault. Why do I always fuck it up? And you do the front flip.
Yeah, somersault.
He somersaults onto the spike, but right before he lands, as like mid curl, the ham is gonna shoot at this guy, and try to like take him out.
Okay.
And as he lands on the spike ball trampoline, jumps up, says "Open wide, motherfucker!" and he dives in to the mouth.
Okay.
He's going to the turret's gonna shoot at that one as Wes takes his rocket launcher. His mouth's closed, so he shoots down and he screams out in pain as and then Wes dives in as he throws a demon core grenade. Ooh.
Okay.
Yeah.
For reason?
That's
And I can get other people in the badass moves, I guess. Okay.
All right.
That was what my emotional support was for.
My DC.
Is crit. Your DC is crit.
You'll see. Roll the badass die.
come on.
I had a 6. No, sorry.
Yeah,
Do I have my
you're-
badass tokens or my badass ring? Okay.
Oh, you're not next to my turret.
No.
If you were.
Yeah. Let's crit. Let's go!
All right.
Let's go!
So, that mammer is down.
Fuck it.
Get him off.
Good buddy.
Let's say your turret, we'll get the little stuff out of the way. Your turret fires a bunch of shots into the back of this worm, which makes it lurch up into the air in pain. Just for you to do all that shit. Run, jump off of the spike ball.
Game of spike ball. Let's
Yeah,
not forget
quick
that.
game of spike ball. You then jump and mouth off of it into the air, and as the worm lurches back in pain, its mouth opens, and you say, "Oh my motherfucker!" You dive in there.
Let's go. That's
All right. And as you dive into this
going
chasm
to at this
that
point.
is this worm's mouth, you reach forward with your hands, and you just are stuck right face to face with Ryan.
I was like, oh yeah.
Fuck man, I didn't tell you to
What
get
happened to
eaten
the
too.
What happened to the
You didn't have to
demon
tell
cores?
me. I follow my friends anywhere. But I am sorry I'm gonna kill us. As I throw a fucking nuke in this thing as I throw the demon core, which is a small little reactor.
The fuck is
Yeah, that's a lot of damage.
Go ahead
As
and
it
roll.
can't move.
Yeah, go ahead and roll that damage. This thing is an AoE, right?
Yeah,
You guys are both going to take this.
yeah, no,
damage.
100%.
Yeah.
So we're starting our turn there. So we can actually check, I think. Okay, good. That's low. That's probably good. Plus
You guys don't want to die.
9.
I'll shoot you
9.
if you don't die.
you can't shoot me inside the worm.
Yeah, we're in.
You never know if he spits you out.
That's gonna be
Hopefully if I do enough damage inside of it, it will.
4. 4. Oh, I throw 2.
Yep.
God damn it, Anthony!
That's super cocked. I saw that.
That's gonna be 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 d4s, and it's 3-1. I guess that's crit because it's 16 plus. That's crit, so d12. It has 1 on it.
Well, this is a grenade.
Yeah, but it has 1 on the crit.
Oh, wait.
Yeah.
It's still a hit table. Yeah,
Yeah.
so yes.
Okay, so what did I just say?
10d4.
10d4.
And I still have my Perturbo, so TJ has a chance to kill this thing
10d4 and
before
d12.
it
and
Well, I'm
4
probably
more
gonna-
d4.
I deal explosive damage, so I'm probably going to
And
kill
their
myself.
turns are
So 14 d4, a d12, plus 8. Sorry, plus 10.
If plus that doesn't kill you first.
I
49, whatever that symbol is.
Radiation. Yeah, radiation. So you
No,
you
you're fine.
two and the worm take 49 damage.
I have no shield, does that matter?
No, it doesn't. It goes through your shield anyway.
Gotcha.
Yeah, 49 damage.
As long as he doesn't like have the worm do digestive damage or something like that.
Oh, he took damage when he entered.
Yeah.
Corrosive.
Oh yeah.
Oh. Yeah, I go,
Me and my
8.
8.
8.
Gotcha.
So
So we each take 57. Yeah, 57 corrosive.
yeah.
Yeah, that's my
That
turn.
was insane. Fucking awesome.
That was cool.
Please don't
Well,
go to me ever again.
did
I'm
you
done
deal
with
your
this game.
did you deal your turret's damage?
No, but that's
I
not
did.
it,
I
Okay.
Oh, cool.
yeah, I gave it a good chunk of
Oh,
damage.
I just thought of a badass move, and I don't know if I should.
What did we say? 15?
Where I can probably turn my drill into an actual drill.
What did
Okay,
we say?
You did it.
49 plus.
so that is Wes's turn.
Plus 8.
That's 50.
So
Wait, sorry.
Okay. So that is Wes's turn. Next up is Xandar. I bet. I would say that the Xandar, you now have a potato in your mouth.
is it melting the snow?
I gave some seasoning.
That's what I was about.
It does melt the snow around your face a little bit.
No, it's a hot potato.
I use half my movement to get up.
Yeah. And Charles, you see after Wes does all that bullshit, he goes into the mouth and you see a green glow in like the center of this thing's
It doesn't
body.
even blow it up. It just
You hear
We
it.
say it burps and it like there's a cloud.
You hear it scream, and you can see this just intense heat coming out of its mouth.
Sean, my movement is 5, so do I run up, down, or up? For half the movement.
Oh,
Up, so I get moving ahead.
it's not that crazy. It's not.
And I try to talk. Charles, you're always speaking too low for me to hear you, but here you go. And I just hand him the potato
You like shove it in his
in his hand. No, in his hand. And you just see it.
on fire at this point.
It's a bit
Four.
hot. It is a bit
Oh,
hot.
hot.
It's at the point where you
Jam
you
it
gotta
into
switch
your
between
gun
hands
when
every
it's your
once in a while.
turn. And and then you just see your gun just turn red, like from heat. Oh, your rocket launcher.
Yeah, it is actively steaming in a cold environment.
Shoot it. What is that? It's a lot of damage and it's a big off. Yeah, good, sweet. And I turn around.
Because you woke up like next to it.
Oh, I'm one square away. I have to be right next. But once I move, if I'm next to it, it can see me. So I can move 3. So I can move right there.
Just get my turn. I can't play anymore. That would hurt. That was
Awesome.
No, I hate it because I feel like I take up way too much
Ooh,
time.
just enough range to hit. It doesn't seem like my turret has a range where it can hit.
What do you think?
Like
Doesn't
it's,
say a range.
yeah, it just says nearest enemy.
Oh, yeah.
I would say,
Yeah, mine didn't say that either. You had to add the range of 10
yeah,
squares.
I would.
You made it 10, yeah.
I'll say since your turret isn't quite like it's not the same as a commando turret. It's not it's more for cover rather than it's for damage. It'll have a range of 8.
Still in range.
Write that down.
Sweet.
Weird.
It's not
Poison.
Okay, so I move up, and again I pull out the drill. The drill.
I don't. I will regen 10 health at the start of my turn. That's it.
Sorry, you know.
It is within crit range. So it's 5d6 plus 1d12. Twelve.
Oh,
Okay,
wait.
20.
I completely forgot. At this point.
Oh, yeah, plus 4. Yes.
So 4 to you, 2 to you.
Hey, thank you, good sir. Thank you, my good master. No brother.
Well, we got Sam.
30.
34. Just regular damage.
34 damage.
And then I'm just going to go ahead and take my extra attack again.
Kill me.
Uh,
Hey,
super crit.
here's a fighter. Be a crit. You be reading that down.
I mean, it's a crit anyway.
Does this count towards our counter or no? I assume not. Mitchell?
Ooh,
You're
it.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if
But
it's
there's
count.
we haven't gotten any.
Oh.
That's the first one we've ever gotten.
Oh,
Um,
Congrats.
I assume it doesn't count. Oh, hell yeah.
I am gonna say no because there's 3
3-3.
on there that
Yeah.
it counts towards.
But
Right.
it is even with the probability of getting 1 anyway. Same as your regular d20. Probability hasn't changed, it's just a different die.
Well, no, the probability has changed because there's 3 vault symbols on there
52
and 3
damage.
vaults, so it's 3 times more likely to get it.
But it's 3 times as likely to get either.
Well, yeah, but like,
And it's not like you guys are confident. It's
Yeah,
as
yeah.
much as you're doing regular
I
rolls.
guess you're right. I'll count it.
So 52 regular damage.
52.
Yes, sir.
let's go.
Yeah. So, yeah.
God damn, son.
Yeah, TJ, we might
Yeah,
back
this
up.
at this point, there are large chunks of meat missing from this ice worm's body.
Whoa.
So, I yell out, "Get ready to make some worm burgers."
You just hear muffled screams of joy inside.
No, no. And this is for my turret.
Let's go.
A muffled hell yeah.
So that is
See, now after that, Wes can go around.
8d4.
Give her a hand, nice one. Cooks up real nice.
Real delicacy on some runs.
You ever got radiation burns after diving into an ice worm's mountain of middle tundra? That's what it's like to taste Wesley's burgers.
Yes! Yes! We're gonna. Yes! Clip it, please. I'm gonna forget that. That's too good.
That is a
Play it
28
at
damage.
1 hour and 16 minutes. How much damage?
28.
28.
Anthony, can you pick it up at Celsius?
As long as you give me a beer.
Might I have a Celsius as well, Celsius?
That's. Oh, sorry. You can share that one. That's pretty good.
And that is it for my turn. Yes, sir. Yes.
No throws you'd like to do or anything?
Oh yeah. Well, I already gave it to him.
Oh, yeah.
I
No,
gave him the burger.
You were next to him, right?
Mhm.
You could just have done so. Handoff item is a completely different. Oh wait, but you have to throw it for
Yeah, I
to
can
count.
throw it, yeah,
True.
yeah.
So you just into his hand.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So you did use it for action.
Yeah.
Purifier?
Yes,
Okay.
that's what I just did.
That's
28
yeah.
damage. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. And
Okay.
that is it.
Alrighty. So after Xandar, we have Ribeye. You are inside of the worm.
Wait.
You are
So
Currently-
remember everything on here, TJ?
you are so close to
Use it
Wes
however you want.
that his nose is in your nose cavity.
Ew. Ew.
God.
That you guys are face to face.
Gross.
Yeah, you-
So I regen an HP because I'm conserving.
Yep.
I don't remember that guy. We start our turn. Do we take damage?
I was about to ask.
Yeah, you do. You're gonna take 7 corrosive damage.
Yeah. Are you holding up there, buddy? He asked in character.
He's calculating the probability in which he would hit himself.
Can he see the worms
In which
you
I would kill myself
Yeah.
because I will hit.
But now you can do explosive damage and use me as cover. Like, oh no, I hit you.
That's not how it works.
No, like imagine it's like this and this, and he shoots here, sort of hit me. I don't know.
I'm
This is
I'm hitting the worm, and so
you guys are stuck in this thing.
All right.
I am going to start by drinking an epic shield potion.
Okay.
Hey, yeah,
Good.
yeah, very good.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
You reach down to your belt and you pull it up to your chest.
So whoa, hey, whoa.
Shut the fuck up, Wes. Now is not the time for homophobia.
Hey, I didn't say I didn't like it. I just said be careful.
You like so since you don't even have to like actually drink it. You just like push it up through your rib cage
Oh my
and you
God.
like pop the cork out with the inside of your teeth. He like reaches.
No,
the
yeah,
arm
it's like
up
that
into-
visual is rough.
Wouldn't he technically be able to drink it like this instead?
Yeah, he's basically just pouring it on himself.
Yeah.
Okay, I have effective 57 points to work with, so I don't die.
Hey,
It's interesting.
So,
what are you gonna do this inside? You can't hit us. You can't slam attack us.
Just kidding. You absolutely.
he could like spit us out and
It
just
is,
spit us into
The worm is up next.
So, Sean, for hypothetically, since this is point blank range,
Hypothetical.
can I get advantage? Because I'm not having to aim.
Yeah. I'll give you advantage.
Because in defense of that
Right.
god, I have equally as much chance to just deal more damage to myself.
Right, right. He can kill us.
So this could be badass
It could.
if I roll a nat 20. Not a nat 20,
Aw. Okay.
but crit range. Okay. Well, let's find out if I'm dealing more explosive.
I want you to know, he probably will kill me. I might die inside of it. And the
me
brew
too.
you is miles away.
Wait,
Oh,
What?
It's a waste.
It's a ways.
oh,
What do you
oh no, no,
More
no.
explosive damage.
Okay.
think? How much?
Well,
Oh, sorry.
my second gun that I rolled the element for is also explosive damage now, because I rolled explosive damage. So it's all explosive.
Oh, explosive, baby. This
How much health do you have left?
would be me, baby.
Yeah.
How much health do you have left?
My health, you go my total, like,
Total effect.
51.
51 and 57, huh?
57.
So that's going to be me.
His effective health.
Oh, yeah.
3d12, 10d8, 64
Oh.
plus 20.
6 dice 4 or 64?
6 dice 4
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
plus 20.
That's still a max of
Yeah.
over 124. It's literally like 150
He's
damage.
gonna deal 50. I'm at 1.
I didn't.
Oh,
I,
oh.
I meant half 50.
before being halved, 105.
Okay, great. No.
This is explosive, right?
No.
Explosive.
105.
No.
So,
No. Wait. Did anyone's shield deplete in that last round?
No.
Did your shield deplete right then?
no.
My
in the
shield
worm.
would deplete.
Oh, yeah, it did.
Okay, so his shield depletes. I'll get just enough to not die.
So you get a shield.
Because they get a shield region,
But,
right?
oh, yeah, you're technically taking splash damage, so it's halved.
Right.
So, yeah, get your. So, what is it's shield region?
So I get shield regen, which is 20. I'm okay. So I have 71, and you just dealt like 50.
So 105 divided by 2.
It's 50.
We'll say 53. So,
I have
oh my god, you're lying.
Is the worm alive? That's
So,
what I need to know.
How much damage was it? 53?
53.
Okay, so I have
105
So-
damage.
you,
So
holy shit.
with both of your weapons at your side, just fired directly under yourself.
Yeah, what do you say?
And
it's me.
the blast let's see. So
Well,
Xandar.
Wes, I'll see you on the other side,
yes,
one way or the other.
So
Roleplay.
Charles and Xandar, you two are looking at this ice worm, and Wake are looking at this ice worm as it sort of like writhes around in pain with all of the shit happening inside of it, and it for a moment stops. And then you see the midsection of this worm sticking out of the ground just into this massive explosion that
goo.
just sprays
It's like the whale.
Colors.
green blood all over the snow around you, and it just starts melting into it, dotted all over the place. The head of the worm gets like launched into the air a bit, tumbles over, slams
Whack.
into the snow. You hear all the teeth fold back in and just as they close. And as the lower part of the body sticks above the ground, it flops down and out slide Wes and Ribeye in a bunch of goop.
So does that goop hit any of us?
No, it does not do anything.
Okay.
And that's the end of combat.
Oh, good job.
Wow.
Good job, guys.
Yeah,
Okay.
you killed the worm with that.
Oh, I'm trying to see how
How much damage do I take from the corrosion?
It didn't get to your turn, so
I will end my turn by moving out of the corrosion.
All right, yeah, you
Yeah, Wes.
crawl your way away from all this green shit.
What's that one where he's like,
That's a lot of different media when it seems like that. But yeah, you were just covered in all this slime and ooze.
I immediately run towards both of them and just start shoveling snow on top of them to try to.
I'm like sizzling.
Yeah,
I'm just shoveling snow into them.
Milk.
Make an interact check to see how. Are you trying to like? clean
maybe this
them
worm
off?
is mammalian.
I'm trying to get all the slime. Yeah, get all the slime off them. You know, all this the snow interacting with the slime. You know, the slime should deteriorate as soon. Yeah.
Make an interact check for me.
11.
11. It does manage to. You sort of grab like fistful of snow and you're like wiping off a decent amount of the goo, but it's so viscous that
I was trying to do it like a dog almost, like.
yeah, it gets more annoying. It gets annoying quicker than it gets helpful.
Oh shit. Okay. I don't know what to do to get the slime off him so he doesn't keep getting damaged for a minute. I try when I try to grab him. Do I get damage from that? No. Okay. They're like, are you okay?
Fine. Okay.
Okay. Well, you're alive and talking, so you're fine. It's okay. It's okay. I can. If I try to rub the goo off, will it do damage to me? No.
What is
I start to wipe both of them off with the goo, like
Okay.
to get them back up.
Charles, having just popped up in this area as this fight was going on, you look around now that it's calmed down a bit, and this vast tundra around you has fallen silent. You guys now all see that the blizzard that was happening behind you that you trudged through to get here has now settled and is now all is still. In fact, as you take these little steps through the snow, Charles, as you're looking around, just the that you're making in the snow seems to echo into this giant valley that you're within. And after looking out across this tundra, you look behind you where you were facing in the first place, and you see not too far in the distance a very large castle made of ice with walls going around either side.
Girl on top yelling, "Let it go! Let it go!"
No.
Who's the owner of all the anime figurines?
That was Shirito Darkblade.
Did I smell worse than Shirito whenever I?
Yes.
Do I
Okay.
I smell like
I was about to say, like,
rancid or what?
like who smell worse, me or
you
Shirito?
two both make interact checks, actually.
Mitchell's been rolling shit.
Last 2 sessions in a row, that was 12. The only thing I roll good on is damage.
I rolled a 6. I
good.
got a 16.
That's what you want. It makes the story fun if you roll.
You guys both are a bit nauseated by this experience,
Oh, I
but
bet, dude.
you keep it together,
Yeah, what's
despite your very disheveled state you are currently in.
I'm sorry for interrupting you, teacher.
I guess castle next.
I'll need a minute.
Yeah, give us.
Sir, but I saved you. I dove in. I'm glad you're okay.
I appreciate the rescue. You probably could have done just as much outside of the worm as inside of it. That grenade would have done just as much without.
But it
what's
wouldn't have
going
meant as
on.
much for our friendship.
Oh yeah, I'll give you that one. I'm too fucking tired
Yeah.
to argue with you right now.
Wes's legs are like visibly fractured from the blast.
My God.
Yeah, he's walking on fractured legs. Or sorry, not Wes. Riba. My God.
Oh,
Oh, I was like,
Wes,
I'm fine.
your khakis are scorched.
not the
How
khaki.
dare you?
Yeah.
They such an atrocity.
I thought he had cargo shorts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would have searched scorched.
I would like to walk.
My pockets. My bullets are his bullets are flying out.
Was it?
Walk across the feel it and then punch it with corrosive,
Why? What?
just to test the play out, but also so I can do another.
I was doing the check.
Are you trying to damage it, or are you just seeing how it reacts to the punch?
How it reacts, but mostly just to do a check.
Okay, yeah.
I'm gonna be straightforward.
make- Make an insight check.
It's a dirty 20.
30-20.
Can we physically see him thinking?
Yeah.
Big healing.
Using a tool against an object. He is thinking.
He's going.
And he.
The effect.
Where are you touching it? So are you at the lower body of it that like slumped over in the hole it came out of, or are you
Yeah.
at like the head, the lower body?
body.
Okay. Where are you punching it?
Just,
Like on the outer skin of it, and like
if it looks
meat?
like this, it'd be normally on its scales.
Okay, like the outer scales. Okay. Yeah, you punch it with this, or you're trying to use your corrosive thing too.
Mhm.
Okay, go ahead and roll your thing.
That's a 17 on the die, so
That is a success.
alright.
You are one step closer to fully unlocking this power. The D&D book. It is right here. Absolutely.
How did you?
I can finally do
Just
this.
don't look at the very first or the very last page. Oh. Okay.
Houdini.
Yeah, you feel this magic become more.
Is the table of
attuned to
contents
you.
on the first page?
Just not like the first black page. There's like some note cards that I don't want you to see yet. Yeah, so you feel more attuned to this magic that you've been using. And as you punch the worm with this corrosive energy, you see that the outer shell of it takes the expected amount of damage that you would expect.
Okay.
I say it like that. The expected amount of damage you would expect. So,
No, I love it. We're gonna quote that.
yeah.
I'm gonna comment on the Twitter post.
So what were you hoping to happen whenever you punched this?
Yeah, what are you looking for? I can.
Just to see the reaction.
Okay. Yeah.
Since
It's a normal damage. You see a bit of corrosive energy eat away at the skin a little bit, but nothing crazy. All right. So you guys stand about 100 feet away from this giant ice castle. You see that there is a large wall that surrounds it. The top of the castle is so tall that it peaks over this large wall, but the front gate is not. It's just like an archway. It is not blocked off by anything.
Okay.
Can you say that again? I expect.
Like how it reacted.
No, like the thing you said. Like you expect as much as you expect, or whatever you just said.
Oh,
How did you say it?
it did about the expected damage that you would expect.
So there's nothing blocking us from just going inside.
Currently, you guys do see that at this point, the sun, now that you can see the sun after the blizzard, you can tell that it's getting closer to evening. The sun, the sky is getting a little orange.
Sun's getting real low, big guess.
Yeah.
Camp
I'm not getting back inside of this thing, Charles.
warm.
What do you? Yeah, I want out. I go castle.
I think I go castle too. I don't know what Ribeye doing right now.
Oh yes, I tossed Ribeye an epic heal potion.
Okay.
If you want it down there.
It does 3d8
3d8 plus 10, yeah.
Yes.
Figure out.
Can
See it at
I
4
heal outside of combat? Is my gun?
If you guys want to rest
Can he
Okay.
shoot me?
No, but real quick
That's
before.
what I was saying.
out of combat,
That's what I was.
It'll
Yeah.
be a
So
little less.
Ribeye or Rich, real quick.
Be busted.
How did Ribeye die exactly?
Does Ribeye remember? No, he does. I don't remember.
He does not.
No, he really doesn't.
I'm trying to think.
Maybe his skin got melted by another worm.
Oh. Never mind. How would resting work? Out here or inside? We
That,
rest.
that depends which one you guys want to do.
How long would it be?
If you guys are you guys trying to heal up fully?
I'm full everything.
I definitely
I'm
don't.
good.
I haven't taken any damage.
Well, I mean, I'll take my other epic.
I did a lot of
epic
damage and
health.
took no damage.
Let me see where I go from there. 8 to 6. 15. I mean, I heal 25. Yeah, I'm
I'm
gonna
trying to
do
figure out
rest.
where it talks about shield regen, shield recharge, and health regen. Because I'm trying to figure out
It
if
does talk about it in combat, but I don't know if it says anything about combat.
Well, the way we've been doing it is
yeah,
just
no,
like,
I'm not. I
Yeah,
want to know.
it's like
I want to know
overtime.
for in combat. Because I want to know if it's because shield recharge is if you've taken no damage. I'm curious if health regen is if you've just taken no health damage.
right.
Yeah, I don't.
That would make sense.
I don't have anything to help you guys heal.
Yeah.
I mean, I do, but I
That is
really
how it
want to
works
say
in
that
Borderlands.
for later.
Can Wes try to like gather up some of the ice farm and eat?
Should we split?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead and make an interact check for me.
Do we get loot?
Ah, yes.
25.
How could I forget? 25.
The one person who remembered.
You find
Nobody's remembered.
I actually didn't. Yeah.
you find the parts around the like right around where the body was blasted apart that were seared by the heat of the explosion that aren't as gross as the rest of the meat further like into the gullet of this thing.
Gotcha.
Let's say you how long do you want to be at this?
As long as it takes.
I
No
mean,
more
how
than
much
like,
meat are you trying to get here?
enough to make
Within reason.
within reason. However much I can fit in a backpack.
Okay.
So not
Yeah,
like
you cut
not like
out-
a shitload.
You
but-
cut out a few like good sized like bullions of giant worm meat, giant ice worm meat.
Thank you.
5 bullions.
What does that mean?
Just like squares.
Oh, okay. Like bouillon?
Charles. Bullion. Yeah.
Okay.
Charles, what did you have? You were saying something.
We were saying loot.
Oh yes, dude, sorry.
Yeah.
Okay. Let us start with. We will start with ribeye. You got 2 to 1, 1 to the other. Which would you like?
One of the first, 2 to the second.
All right. Cool. That is a rare or better gun. Okay.
Another legendary.
No.
She just in corner shots like no.
At one point, yeah. We got to unlock that Pokemon where we have all orange equipped
It's like,
charge.
let's get a loot. Aren't you gonna roll?
Right,
No,
so you're getting a
No, no more loot.
no.
elemental rare weapon.
We fight the big boss. Yeah, crazy, you didn't have anything on him. Wow.
Elemental Hyperius submachine gun.
I can use some machine guns.
Let's.
We always
I
could
got-
use elemental guns too, because the last round we had to trudge through the snow, and it would have taken much longer without my flamethrower.
Oh, yeah.
So now we know if it has an attachment of something, we can use it outside of combat.
Hello?
I will have to owe you that one. Let me write that down.
So you guys are resting, right? Correct.
We haven't decided yet. Yeah?
Yes.
Okay, then yeah.
You said no, I'm too low.
I have 0
Since
shield
we're looting,
and
too.
25 HP.
Yeah, I have 0 shield and 40.
We're looting and resting at the same time.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
can definitely do that. So
Okay.
Yeah.
Multitasking.
After Rebai, we have.
I'm not using the one group bonus I have yet.
Gotcha. So we've got.
Use them ones.
You get.
Sounds like it's up. Yeah.
You get a epic healing potion.
Yes.
3d8 plus 10.
damn, epic healing.
Turns out those things are worth their fucking weight in gold. Because if I hadn't gotten 20 shield, I would have died.
Yeah.
And if I didn't get that shield regen, I would have died.
Yep. All
Oh.
right. Xandar.
Yeah.
You have the loot bonus, right?
Yes, I do.
How would you like it?
So it was 4-1 or
So
1
it's
to 4?
1 to one of the rolls, 2 to the other one.
Oh, 1 to. Okay.
It's 1 and 2 because I nerfed you.
Yeah, Sean.
Let me have 2 to the first and 1 to the second.
What?
2 to the first and 1 to the second.
The first one, the second.
Can I say by David's turret and heal?
I'm pretty sure it's gone.
It has.
All
excellent
right.
turn
David
points.
is getting a random gun.
Okay.
Completely
It
random.
does heal, yes. Plus 7.
You get a black powder combat rifle. Let's roll for the rarity.
I'm moaning like Trump.
This one is also rare and elemental.
Okay. Hey.
Rare. Oh,
Black
wait,
powder, that's
it's black powder. Though.
Yeah, you can.
So it's just going to be rare.
I think you lose the elemental shield rarity.
Okay,
No,
rare. Black powder combat rifle.
Black
There's
powder-
no way I haven't
So
seen
black powder, not like the actual black powder. Just like
No, it's the name.
It's
the name
Jacob's.
of the, yeah, the name of the
It's,
menu.
yeah, it's Jacob's put in this one. I guess because they can't have elemental.
No.
Okay, yeah, yeah.
Jacob's can.
Well, they haven't made a custom one, but
We
Why did we?
there you are. Your combat rifle.
because of Jackie Chan Adventures.
No, well, Who You is from Uncle Roger on YouTube.
That's what I meant. Sorry, I just watched a video.
But I love Jackie Chan. Is that
No, the guy was there. He played Jackie Chan at Comic Con. He was there.
Last we got
Yeah.
Wes.
which Comic Con you go to?
The Greater Austin HEB City Park. Yeah.
Wow.
Every year, maybe.
Anthony,
Yeah. Peanut potion?
I'm gonna re-roll this because I really liked your badass move.
Hell yeah.
You would have gotten 10 gold,
Oh, thank you.
which would have sucked.
Yeah.
So wait, this has no element, Sean?
No, yeah, black powders cannot have elements on them, unfortunately. So
What's my
re-roll-
brother's thing though? What's their like? The extra
They
damage?
get more crit damage.
Ooh.
Yeah.
And more, they have accuracy bonus.
+4 to crit and +2 to accuracy. So if I'm next to my turret, I get +8 accuracy and +6 with this
Hell
gun.
yeah.
But
Okay.
it wouldn't really matter. It's kind of shit. in
Well,
damage.
it got a little better. 80 gold.
Hell yeah. Okay. Thank you. He's like,
I don't know. I feel bad not giving you a gun for that badass move. It was actually awesome. Hold on. Actually, yeah, I guess do this first.
how about I roll that?
I'll let you roll the rarity.
Okay.
So it's going to be a Hyperius pistol.
Perfect for Wes.
Yeah. All right. Roll both of these.
5-2.
5-2. Uncommon elemental.
Ah, okay.
Does that mean it's a D6 for damage?
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, uncommon elemental.
That's shit damage.
If it's fire, I
saw
saw
that.
that. I have no fire.
Let me sell this.
Do you damage?
Shotgun, SMGs,
I think it's only heavy.
Sean,
I will owe you that.
any of
It's,
these
what is it?
hams or mams units,
Here, one sec, Dave.
anything special?
One sec. So it is a uncommon elemental Hyperius pistol. Okay. Would you?
I'm just saying, what any of the mams or hams units that we destroyed special? Like, do they have anything different than the rest of them?
You see, they have painted. It's just painted on them, but it looks like they're wearing like snow gear. Like they have like fluffy stuff around their like like around their head, like they're wearing a scarf or something.
But
you
nothing
see, like,
technological.
Yeah,
different?
no, they're not very. They're not functionally different from the mams you've been seeing from what you saw.
Okay.
But yeah, so what would you guys like to do?
I'm still trying to find more things to upgrade my.
I still need rest.
While they're resting, I wanted to take the Shadow Edge out and then try to start training with it.
All right.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna stand by Xandar's turret. How many turns go by?
It's almost done actually.
If you guys,
One would be helpful.
if you guys want to,
Last turn. This is actually the last one.
if you guys want to take the time to, like, are you trying to full rest or?
How much would your turn yours?
7.
Well, yeah.
Okay. I'd say if you guys want to full rest, it would take about, after this fight, probably about 2 hours for a bunch of badasses.
Is it okay out here? To like sit out here because like the blizzard died down.
The blizzard died down, so yeah, the weather is more easy to manage.
We're still in a tundra.
You're out in the open next to a giant dead ice worm, but
What if we grab the mammers first?
they're not actually wearing fur; it's painted on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. 3D graphics.
Will we suffer if we stay out here just in the cold?
It doesn't feel cold enough for you.
Okay,
for
then
you
yeah,
guys.
I'm down for 2 hours. Y'all are okay with that?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just gonna make Charles do stuff.
Gotcha.
Rest.
Okay, let me find this thing, TJ. Okay, roll a mastery check.
Let's go, TJ.
You sit down with Shadow.
Bless you. That's a 15.
Okay.
Right.
How do we
One sec, Dave. Let me finish that first. So, let's see. You said you're trying to like train with it, right?
Mm-hmm. Trying to figure out what it does.
What do you do to try?
Well, I have a perfectly large dummy in front of me, so I'm gonna just start.
Like are you hitting the worm?
Yeah,
Okay.
absolutely. Big enough meat. Will
You just start
last.
hacking away at the worm, and as you do, as it cuts through the meat, letting this ooze seep out with every slice, you feel this dark energy begin to run around your arm, and you feel yourself become attuned to this weapon.
Okay.
And you feel, it's hard for you to describe, but you feel a connection, a sort of like metaphysical connection, not like emotional or anything, but just a connection to Wade.
Interesting.
And as you feel this connection,
Long guy.
you see you look over to Wade, and he turns to you, and at the same time, roll an insight check.
That is 11. That's an 11.
11. Wade turns to you, and you can tell that he looks surprised, but you're not quite sure why.
That probably fits the situation.
Can you just look at these 2 gun cards and see if you can tell me what the problem is here?
Would.
One of those is a legendary and one is a common, and they have the exact same damage.
Shields.
Yeah.
Wall.
That would be good.
Yeah.
The only difference is one gets additional 1d4 grenade damage, and the other has and -3 accuracy. That's the only difference. So that's
Yeah.
only because of what gun type it is, not because
These these gun cards are actually only made for levels 1 through 6.
Oh, okay.
Because
Because
at
of the-
higher
you
levels,
make it
different gun types get like additional hits for different like tiers of accuracy, different like damage die at certain points. So yeah, all these gun cards are made for 1 through 6.
Okay.
I think it's crazy that a legendary is the exact same damage as a common card.
Yeah, it's just elemental and orange and gets a little bit better of a guild bonus. Okay. But yeah, you feel this metaphysical connection with Wade all of a sudden.
Will I get to know more about the weapon and then get into it, or
As you begin to use it, yes. Let's see. I was going to ask Xandar what he wants, but he'll be back in a sec. Okay.
well, Xander on? I'd also like to do more punch against it.
Into the worm. Okay. Go ahead and make that mastery roll.
Yeah. Damn.
What is it? Yeah. Fail.
To the worm.
This time, even though you feel more attuned to the corrosive energy, doing it so soon after the last one, you struggle to like flex those magical muscles to get this energy to flow, and it does not work.
During this 2-hour rest, I would like to call Flame.
Okay.
Or if this even, well, I guess I wouldn't know until I call. Oh, yeah, so I call Flame there.
Okay. You hear, let's see. You call it Flemular, and you hear him go, what's up, Wes?
Similar. I'm sure I caught you at a great time. So we just killed a giant ice worm.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Wait, you... hold
That's
on.
not the important thing.
Sorry, I just woke up.
So we're on the 4th level. We've fought
Right,
3 kettles so
yeah.
far. Their magic is very potent. What is? Can you? I was hoping you could help. You could like tutor, instruct within the next, I don't know, hour 45, on how we can advance our magic. Because the magic non-factor using is on another level, and you used to work. How do we get it?
Okay, hold on. I just woke up. First thing, you're on the 4th floor.
Yes.
That's Fuyuki's domain.
Yeah.
You killed an ice worm.
Yeah.
The ice worm.
Yeah. Pretty easy. Actually.
Okay. Good to know you guys are all right.
Yeah, we didn't know this time.
Okay. You taught the rest of you guys. You taught the rest of them magic.
I did. Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Charles is really adept. The other 2 are very close to getting it, mastering it, and yeah.
Color me impressed, Wes. That's really something.
Yeah.
Okay.
Makes sense.
And what was the other thing?
As we come across the Keto, them and their subordinates magic are like on another level. How do we advance our magic? Because right now, I have this fireball. And it's just there. I've mastered it.
Right.
How do I do more? How do we do more?
If you're talking about
How do we
getting
get that next tier?
You're talking about getting on the level of a keto.
No, just more.
I'm afraid that would take a better teacher than me. These things aren't just learned through practice. It does take someone wiser.
Okay. Gotcha. Okay. Would you recommend anyone, either that we already know or something that you know in Malefactor that we could talk to as we advance?
I don't think anyone inside of Malefactor is going to be willing to teach you much.
They need to be
No
willing.
one,
They
no
don't
one
need to be willing.
No one powerful enough is going to be willing.
They don't need to be wrong. Give us a name. We'll do the rest.
Not sure if I remember my.
Bayuki? You think?
I don't know. The Keto are very specialized in each one of their forms of magic. For one of them to, if you manage to get one of them to teach you, I'm
You have
not
to do
sure.
that specific thing.
You would have to be, yeah,
Gotcha.
in their wheelhouse, so to speak.
Okay. Yeah, because we have fire, shock.
Ice
Okay.
or cryo.
Okay. Well, that was my question. Thank you. We also befriended a small demon. Get some sleep. Yeah. All right. Bye.
And you hang up.
I did have a question, Sean.
Yes.
How do we judge how good we are with our magic skills? 'Cause right now, you for now you said I was okay with it, but not like adept. Is it on a scale from 1 to 5 or 1 to 10?
It
Or...
would be me revealing how unlocking it works. But yeah, you know you're progressing.
Okay. Okay. Well, for the next 2 hours that everybody else is resting and doing their stuff, I would just start like picking up chunks of worm and trying to not worm but the goo and to see how cold I can get it to try to freeze it. Just using my cryo to get it better and better.
All right, make a mastery roll for me.
16?
16. That is right on the money.
Hey.
You put your hands together or let's see. You shoot a projectile, don't you?
Well, I was using it as a projectile.
Or actually, this is your first success.
Oh.
So
because I've been trying to figure out how to use it, like
yeah.
because I want to infuse it into my weapons. That's what I really want to do.
Like how the samurai do theirs.
Yeah,
Okay.
I want to infuse it either into my bullets or into my sword. Like if I grab my sword, yeah, or if I grab the barrel of my gun, I can start to ice it up and.
Okay. I'd say that you are able to, with your affinity for firearms that you've had throughout your life, you're able to mix that with your magic here, and you're able to add a little bit of cryo damage on top of whatever weapon you're using, as long as
Okay.
you use this correctly.
Okay.
And it'll still use your throw action, just like the rest.
Okay. So I've progressed just a little bit.
Yep.
Great. Okay.
But yeah, so you infuse a weapon of your choice, whichever one you want to use for this little experiment you're doing, with a bit of cryo energy, and you fire it at a large glob of corrosive goop that flew out of the worm, and it over time begins to freeze it. So it's just a solid block of green.
I do have a cryo gun. Would that help me with my affinity?
I think it would just increase the cryo damage, same
Okay.
as the other weapons.
Okay then. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Sweet.
Yeah.
So now I can just add a little bit. So what is a little bit? 1d4
Oh, it'll be a D.
Hey.
of ice. Okay.
Yeah.
On top of regular.
Yep.
Pretty
Whatever you're using that you infuse.
Sweet. Okay. Amazing. We're done with that then.
Alrighty.
I guess we'll rest and enter the chaos.
And enter the castle. Yes.
Okay.
They
So,
don't
And throw the gun.
Yeah.
okay,
Fuck yeah, you're right.
pretty
A
much.
dungeon, a dungeon.
You guys get up from your little camp you've made around this dead worm, and you march the 100 feet or so towards the front of the wall of this giant castle. And as you reach this front archway that invites you in, you hear a voice, not over echo, but sort of ringing out through this empty space. Startles you a bit as it was very quiet before. You hear a voice say, Turn back. There's nothing for you here or beyond.
Do I recognize the voice?
Make an insight check.
As this voice is going on, I would like to use my heat or my dark vision to see if there's anything ahead of us.
Okay. You look ahead towards this castle of ice and you see absolutely zero heat. Ribeye, with your 17, you clearly recognize this as the voice you heard earlier over Echo, Fuyuki.
Which kind of, like the more kind of like timid one.
Yes.
Okay.
The one, the owner
fire.
of the owner of the stone inn.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. So you guys stand at the front archway of the outer walls of this castle. What do you do?
What you do?
I rolled an 8.
Well,
So I'm
we're out of combat.
She spoke to him. She spoke to
so
him.
I'm like, I guess we gotta go forward.
It's the only way that we can advance, Sandor.
Yeah, whatever, man.
We'll be alright.
I'm just dragging my
We'll
gun
be
along.
fighting soon.
Yeah, I guess I'll have the ham.
No words needed. Just open.
Yeah, the ham.
Oh, it's completely open.
Yeah, there's yeah.
Oh, it's just an open archway.
Yep. All right.
I'll have the ham go first in case there's any like that.
Okay. So you order the hams, you order the hams unit to walk forward. I would like you to roll a traverse check for it.
Okay, what do I add?
1.
17.
17. There's a reason this hams unit is the last one standing. It reacts very quickly as these spikes of ice shoot up from the ground around it, and it quickly makes its way to the front doorway of the castle proper.
Okay. So I get the sense that that was, a one and done kind of trap? Or did it reset?
Roll an insight check.
No.
Alright, well, watching this.
I also
14?
look at it and see. Let's roll one.
You see, after these ice spikes shoot out of the ground, they crumble after a few moments. You don't put it out of the realm of possibility that these could activate again. Ribeye, would you have?
I was just saying if I could look. Since we're all looking at these spikes, if I could roll as well, but you answer. Seems like it.
But
All right, what do you guys do?
I had a question.
I'm already
the,
just trudging
the
forward.
castle itself. So, like looking at this castle, is there like a frozen courtyard, like with like a grand door and all that? Like, what is the castle look?
So where you're currently at, it is, since you're within the walls, you can't see the totality of the castle, though it's very large, you can see it towering over you. Lots of large peaks, I forget what they're called, steeples, I don't know. Spires, yeah. Lots of large spires jutting into the sky, one very large central one. But the sort of size of the castle, you can't quite see where you're at because the walls that were surrounding the castle also cover like either side of this walkway leading up to the front door.
Oh, okay. So it's like the walkway. So there's no like courtyard going. It's just literally just a path. Right?
Yep, straight to the front door.
Yep.
All right. Yeah. So I'm gonna pull out the Imbitzar, and I'm going to just aim it straight up. Just land on this fucking cheese hack right to see like all the traps that happen, like just react to this.
Just like you're just gonna shoot it into this space where these traps activated a second ago.
Yeah,
Okay.
it does explosive damage, but
Yep.
Explosions.
Let's see.
Probably gonna
You
hit me
place
since I'm just trudging forward.
the Tsar down. You take the time to charge it up. You fire the shot straight up. It arcs through the air. You guys hear it as it falls down to the ground, and it blasts away all the snow that was on this pathway. And you see just a thick sheet of just endless ice underneath the snow, leading up to this doorway.
Did it hit me? Do I take any damage? Because I was just
You
trudging
guys,
forward.
you guys have plenty of time to move out of the way as this charges up. Unless you really want it. Are you just charging forward with reckless abandon?
Because I rolled an 8 for like how depressed I was.
Depressed, but I think you would avoid the explosion.
You think so?
I don't know. Maybe if you were like.
Well, let's
a one
see.
or two.
Let's see if you avoid the explosion.
I was gonna say like I'm just trudging forward and all the bombs are missing me like
Yeah.
I want you to roll a traverse check for me as you move forward through this area.
21.
21. Yeah, you you sullenly like sway back and forth and happen to dodge all these spikes that shoot out of the ground. And you saunter your way to the...
How did they look at me as I'm just like keep walking forward?
I shake my head. Yeah, we're just like in disbelief, like, fuck, man.
It's bullshit, man. Depression works that well? So yeah, I guess I
This
just
is the
thought
power of ultra depression.
We can see
just
that
not caring the universe. It's like I'm just gonna let this guy live because he's trying to kill himself.
What was that,
we
TJ?
can see the path where the spikes are coming from, though. So,
You see that after the spikes like shoot out from the ground and miss Xandar, they again crumble down to the ground and just they reform with the ice sheet below that makes up this walkway.
So now we have a
Did Carl's explosion destroy any of the ice?
Nope. It is
get rid
a
of this.
thick sheet of ice.
I really gotta make this traverse check. Alright, let's go for it.
All right.
keep walking forward until
go
we.
forward.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, before I go forward, I'm gonna try to shoot it with a fire gun
And I will shoot with my fire bolts to like melt
to
it.
see if fire does anything to
Yeah.
these ice traps.
Okay. Okay. Is this before you're going?
Yes.
Yes.
Go ahead and roll. You're shooting a fire gun.
Yeah, I'm
You're
doing
you're doing
a
a
fire
fire roll.
bolts. So mastery would be 19.
I reload.
Oh,
You got
Roll to that one. dude.
that
Roll
one?
to the sound.
Oh,
That's hilarious.
you go to try and disable this trap with fire, and your gun just. And you see a little, spittle of fire shooting out of one of
It looks like in combat.
gun.
Well, that's
Yeah, we all just.
Wes, you throw a fireball into this pathway, and it does like melt a little like divot into the ice,
Okay.
but
It doesn't get
yeah,
rid of it.
that's about all you see happen.
Okay.
It just makes a little divot.
Since I'm
I go, sorry guys.
put my gun away. Yeah, let's
Let's just go through. Yeah, yeah.
It's just
yeah.
freaking Sunday, bro.
I'm just gonna pick them both up.
All right.
since we're going forward, do I have to make a traverse check too?
You already went. You already did your first check.
Okay.
You're carrying them.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
You make the traverse check
Well, I mean,
for
would
them.
it be easier for you to do this with like squeeze, or would it be?
I mean, I get a plus.
You
Not
could.
squeeze.
Do you want to see? You could.
If
make
I
an
can squeeze,
insight-
I want to squeeze.
You
Oh,
could
make
make
an
an
insight.
insight check to see if this
I can
seems
squeeze.
squeezable. to you.
15?
15. You think it do be squeezable?
I squeeze on your arms.
Alright. No,
No.
Okay,
Okay,
especially after that shot, we're just like, far the best.
So Ribeye, you don't need to make a traverse check.
Thanks.
But
I have
you
a
two
plus.
Alright, that's a dirty
Whoa.
20.
Wade, get out of my way.
Wade will need to make one.
Oh, no. That's gonna be
Well, at least that means I get to participate.
27.
27. You're good.
Does Wade get any extra bonuses to any of his skills, or
Traverse, you had added speed.
Just yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
I just love to see if there's any miscellaneous bonuses.
Yeah.
You know?
Game.
Not fucking 20.
Oh my god!
Wade.
Twice.
Fuck
Wait,
yeah,
it's-
bro.
He's like,
Hell
oh,
yeah. Out of the whole night, Mitchell's getting fucked. Got the nat 20.
Wade,
Let's go, Wade. Not even for myself.
so while Wade's mini makes him look kind of cool, he still is a like fat bean-shaped imp. So he like looks back at his wings, his like tiny wings that are too little for his body. He goes, Please don't fail me now. And he.
And then in this moment, he looks a little slimmer, a little cooler. Like, whoa,
Oh.
wait.
Okay. Yeah, he just flaps his wings really hard, and he flies over. He manages to fly over all the spikes. Doesn't even have to worry about it.
Nice. Oh shit! It reminded me of Spyro.
Oh my god, yes.
He kind of looked like Spyro if he was a little more like humanoid. Yeah. Holy
Get a
shit.
hybrid human form.
So yeah, we're just trudging forward at this
Yeah.
point.
So you guys make it through this ice trap, and what was your roll, Charles?
35.
30-20. Yeah, you're good.
I wish I would have switched to my flamethrower so when I was dragging along, if my flamethrower could have just been melting the ice.
Yeah.
But I didn't switch to it, so I'm sorry,
Okay.
guys.
So, you guys made it through this little ice trap, and you now stand before a very large, very tall door made of ice at the front of this castle.
Okay. I try to push it as hard as I can.
Yeah, I'll help.
All right. Let's see.
And the hand will help.
Xandar, roll a damage check or interact check with advantage. You're interacting with the door.
Don't do that critical roll. Oh, no.
12.
Well, it takes quite a bit of effort, but as you push the door forward, it luckily slides against the ice underneath, and you push these giant, heavy doors out of the way.
Okay.
And before you all is a very large foyer. The entirety of this castle is still 100% made of ice. You see that hanging from the ceiling is a very large, very ornate chandelier made of ice. Ahead of you are two sort of curved stairs that lead up to a second floor up ahead. Hello, Kayla.
Where are you sitting, Mitch?
Mitchie's right here.
Yeah, Wes looks in and he's like, man, the real estate value on this place is going to plummet next year. I feel it.
Okay.
Next year.
Place is almost done.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah, the next hour. Wow.
I look at all this ice and I'm like, oh damn it.
Oh, one thing I forgot. Another thing you see directly ahead of you is sort of in front of this balcony that's made by these curved stairs that go up to the second level. There's a sort of like diamond-shaped block of ice that is, it's one of its corners is wedged into the ground, and it's sort of like it's a like diamond-shaped block, like giant cube of ice, and it's. One of its corners, one of its edges is wedged into the ice. So it's like standing up at a point.
Gotcha.
And this thing is giant. It's taller than that balcony where the stairs lead to.
And does it look like it's made of diamond or look like made of ice?
Oh no, it's completely made of ice.
Okay.
It's just shaped like a diamond.
Gotcha.
And as you guys open this door, you
Yes, but as you
hear
walk.
you hear the voice of Fuyuki once again, who says, "Resisting the Grand Mage is pointless. Turn back while you still can."
Well, we don't have much of a choice. We're kind of stuck here, so
No. I ignore whatever that person said, and I just I look at all the ice in front of me and just ignite my flamethrower from People's Inferno and just start melting the ice in front of me.
As you guys,
Yeah, and I like.
as you guys ready yourselves, you hear Fuyuki say, "Very well," and this giant block of ice before you begins to lift out of the slot it's sitting within until it begins to float just above that second balcony. And then the two stairs, you hear ice cracking as they lift up out from the floor.
I fucking love it. Let's go.
Is this Monster House?
And you see out from some doors on the second floor, they open up, and a slew of Let's see. You guys would know these.
Methods.
Your adventures. You see a slew of ice golems that skate along the second floor onto the arms of this giant ice beast that then collapse back down to the ground, and they slide down them and ready themselves in the middle of the floor
Shit.
to fight all of you. And that is where we'll end tonight's session of Bunkers and Badasses.
Jesus.
Thank you guys so much for stopping by. We are going to take a little break from Bunkers and Badasses for the next 2 weeks. We're going to be doing, I think, a little two-shot.
Of something.
Of something.
We're never gonna have to.
It'll
Yeah.
be a surprise.
Tune in and find out.
Yeah, tune in and find out next week, next Saturday. Make sure to subscribe, like the stream if you enjoyed it, dislike it if you disliked it. Leave a comment for any of any suggestions you may have. We'll see you guys.
Tell us how
next
shit
week.
we are. Yeah.
Yeah, especially that. And we'll see you guys
I did all the work there, guys.
next time. Kayla Carrion. Remember, Kayla Carrion. All right. Later.
Later.